Alright, so boom. What it do, YouTube? It's your man Cad Kelly, and yes, this is my very first YouTube video post, and I'm gonna dedicate it solely to 2K. No, I'm not gonna do strictly gaming. Yes, I will do real life content, but I had to make sure I get this video out to you guys as soon as possible because I was playing on my two-way Playmaker. I'm not sure if y'all know what that is. If not, it's a power forward build that is a straight dominant build. It gets rebounds, it shoots big greens. I'm dunking on your whole team, you feel me? But what was so crazy about this build is I was playing on it and I was streaming on Twitch. That's one of the little platforms I use, right? And the homie ChicoFilo hit me with a host for like 200 and some odd people, the most people I've ever had on my stream. But yo, Chico, bro, if he's still in here, man, that man just made my whole, that man made my 2020, and it's only day 2. It's day 2 of 2020, and we out here, man. Wow. I was low-key kind of nervous. That's a side point. But the crazy thing was, bro, my build was going even crazier. I had a lot of people asking me, bro, like, how do I make that build? Like, I've never seen this build before. Blase blah, blase blah. So you know what? I decided to dedicate my first YouTube video to Chico for the opportunity he gave me, and also that two-way playmaking build that is just so dang dominant. So of course I'm gonna give you guys some gameplay so you guys can see how that thing working out, but then of course I'll break down how to make the build and why I feel as though this build is so dominant. And let's get straight to it.
Lazy Boy Productions.
Everything litty put on for my city, this straight out of Dale. Throw your L's if you with me. The pack in the mail, it's like green and it's sticky. I'm making a drop and I'm pocketing 50. Cat walk to the store, yeah, I'm popping them willies. You niggas ain't popping, stop popping them pillies. I'm sliding, I'm jigging, I'm rocking, I'm sticking. Remember Reeboks with low socks in the dickies. Fresh out the pot, out the box, keep it gritty. I ball on these niggas, I feel like I'm nitty. Just to be frank, let's get straight to the Benjis. I came to get busy, back to the riches, my palms getting itchy. Dance on the beat like I'm giddy. Shorty, she ride it like Diddy. Up in the guts and I'm busting the kitty. She purty, she pretty, talk dirty, she filthy. Use the pen like a weapon. I'm catching wreck on these records. My flow Sydney the checker. I'll be right back in a second. I'm out here counting my blessings. I move mountains when tested. I'm on my way to the top, boy. I'm on your ass. Watch your spot, boy.
Alright, and we back, man. I hope y'all did enjoy the tunes. That's by my big bro Ty Heater, man. Y'all check him out on Apple Music. I'm pretty sure he's on almost all music platforms. Ty Heater. He got this new single out called Come Around. That shit crazy. My mouth, you feel me? But besides that, what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna show you guys the breakdown of the build, how many badges it gets, the takeover I took, and then where it's currently at now. Because that video that just played from, like, I'm gonna say that was like a couple patches ago, you feel me? I still had all bronze badges. I've upgraded the build a little bit. I haven't been playing 2K because if you play 2K, y'all know the vibes, man. The game been kind of dry, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I love this game to death, bro, but it's been mad dry. Hopefully, you know, like something happens and it moistens it. The word moist is so weird, but it gets a little bit, you know, like we get something going at the game. But besides all that, man, let's get right into the progression of this build. I'm gonna make sure my camera's on the way. I'm not. All right, so bet. As of right now, 72 speed, 63 acceleration, 76 strength, 62 vert, and 96 stamp. It's only a 92 overall, so it still has some time to go. I think it like upgrades like to like 75 or something like that, whatever. But as you can see, if you're maxed out as far as like your finishing, you'll be at 82, driving layup 47, driving dunk 72, standing dunk 87, post hook. I'm not cheesy like that, you feel me? The mid-range shot is going to be sitting at a solid 70. Shooting the 3 ball is going to be at 61, which is not too crazy, but at the same exact time, I made this build specifically for playmaking and rebounding because I wanted to get rep. I'm going to get the rebound, and I'm going to pass it out to my teammates, and my teammates are going to get the dunks. I'm going to get OD rep for it. That's pretty much what I went for with this build. I did get the glass cleaning takeover. One thing I will say is I should have switched it to the playmaking one. We'll talk about that a little bit more when I actually get into the makeup of the build. All right, I just want to kind of give you guys an overview where I'm at as far as badges. All right, so in regards to the badges that I have, you guys can see I have 8 finishing, 10 shooting, 10 playmaking, and 17 defensive and rebounding. The shooting 10, playmaking 10, defensive rebounding 17. That's 37 within itself. Then we have 38 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. That's 45 badges on this playmaking build. I feel as though that's pretty solid. Makes you very versatile, and you can really mix these badges up. I say badges are strictly preference. It's really about how you play 2K, about how you go about these badges. So let's go into finishing badges right quick. I have 8. You really don't need any finishing badges if you're being real, bro, because it's weird. All you have to do is just, you don't even, yeah, bro, I don't even want to get into that. The finishing badges are just really preference at this point. You don't even necessarily need them. Me personally, I got consistent finisher on gold, contact finisher on gold. I have 2 more badge upgrades. Where will those 2 upgrades go? Potentially relentless finisher, maybe back down, put back boss. Like I'm capping. I'm actually gonna put that probably on lob city finisher. Throw me the lob, I'm gonna dunk on your team, and I feel as though that's gonna be very beneficial for this build, because everything else is kind of whatever in my opinion, right? Yeah, right. Shooting badges, I have 1 out of the 10, but 10 shooting badges is actually extremely solid. If you know 2K, you know this is actually pretty valid. Most definitely 6 of these badges are going to go towards a quick draw and range extender. Reason being, I have really high mid-range shooting on this build, but I want to be able to, like, take a couple steps back, shoot almost at the 3-point line. I feel as though range extender will give me that ability to do that. Have I been able to exercise that? Not just yet, but I'm pretty confident that that's exactly what range extender does, being that it extends your range that you effectively shoot from. But besides all that, man, we might hit the rest of the badges. As far as that's 6, that leaves me with 4. We might do, silver catch and shoot, because I'm not going to be doing too much dribble pull-ups or anything like that. So I can see 2 badges going there, and then possibly the other 2 going to corner specialist. We might hit a green machine, but honestly, at the end of the day, bro, like 10 badges, you can spread them out whatever you think is going to be best for you. I'm probably going to do quick draw on gold, range extender on gold, catch and shoot silver, and corner specialist on silver. And I guarantee you, big greens, big old fat greens. All right, next we're gonna get into the playmaking badges. This is where you can kind of have fun. So of course, when I show you guys how to make this build, you can get more playmaking badges. I think it does switch up the name of this build. I like the two-way playmaker, because it says like glass cleaning lockdown sometimes. It's kind of weird. But besides all that, man, these are the badges that I went with. I went with bronze unpluckable, just in case I have like a guard on me, or just somebody that wants to spam the heck out of the X or the square button, depending on your platform. But besides that, silver break starter, you really only need bronze if we're being real. That means like I can basically grab a board and throw it all the way down the court. Like sometimes when you throw the ball down the court in 2K and that stuff just goes out of bounds, break starter is what's going to stop that from happening, makes the passes more consistent. The higher you put this badge, the faster the ball travels to your teammate. So like if I throw a pass, I go from being, who's a shit quarterback? I don't know, there's a lot of bad quarterbacks, but you can go from them to being Tom Brady, depending on how you upgrade your this badge specifically. As y'all can see, I got that goal downhill. Why do I have that, bro? I'm snagging the rebound and I'm pushing the break, and downhill makes your player a little bit faster. So I'm faster than the big man that's trying to chase me down, so he's not going to be down there. And the rest of that means I either have guards down there or a small forward rebounding wing if you're a square. But besides all that, man, I'm dunking on you. That's pretty much what downhill means. I'm getting the ball and I'm going to go ahead and dunk on you. You feel me? But besides that, I do have the Hall of Fame quick step. Why? Because with this build I won't be able to speed boost, so I was like, you know what's going to be the good thing to kind of suffice for that? I think Hall of Fame quick step will most definitely be just the best thing to do. Quick first step, quick step, same exact thing. I'm getting right around the big man, I'm going right to the paint, and I'm dunking the ball, and that's just the facts. All right, last but not least, it's going to be the defensive and rebounding badges. 17 of them altogether. I have 14 so far, so 3 more upgrades. Chase down artist, because my player is pretty fast, I can get down the court, so all that trying to leak out, bro, I'm cleaning it up off the glass. Moving truck, because my guy ain't no hoe. Like, I'm most definitely going to be down there with the big boys, the paint beast, the interior forces, anything like that. Hall of Fame rebound chaser, Hall of Fame rim protector, because duh, why not? And then as far as the other upgrades, I'm probably going to put that towards pogo stick. Most definitely. I might do, sheesh, I don't know, you can move this around. Some people need better screens because they can't get open by themselves with their guard because they're not no ISO king, but it's all good. Brick wall is useful as well. It's really about the way you play the game. So these are my badges right here, but what I do want to show you guys the exact way to make this build and just some different things that I would have did differently if I was to make this build again. All right, man, so let's get into like the makeup of this build. So at the end, you're going to be able to pick from these 3 takeovers: glass cleaning, rim protecting, and playmaking. Most definitely the best two options are going to be glass cleaning and playmaking. I should have went with playmaking because it's more for like creating content. I can make you fall, I can give a boost to my teammates. So if I was to make this build again, yes, I would go with the playmaking takeover. But with this one, I did go with glass cleaner. It just basically shows you where the rebound is going to be coming off, which is very effective because you get more boards. So, you know, pick your poison from this point, man. Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to provide for your team, obviously you pick from there. We're gonna do this backwards. I went with the wingspan of 85. Reason being, I wanted to get a boost. Well, I wanted to get the +2 towards my mid-range and my shooting, because at the same exact time, I want to be able to stretch the floor. Being a big man, being able to stretch the floor is something that's very valuable. And long arms, of course, they do help. I will say, like, you know, longer arms do promote a lot of steals, a lot more steals is what I meant to say. And also on top of that, it's pretty easy to get blocks as well. So that's one thing that you will kind of miss out on as far as animations, but I still do perfectly fine. I've never really seen too much of a problem with this. About timing when you press your Y or your triangle, depending on what platform you're on. But besides that, I went with the heaviest weight, so that big 275. Reason being that interior defense. I did not want to get bullied down low. You know, people are going to come with those 99 paint beasts, interior forces, whatever they may be, man. I can't be down there getting bullied. Even though it's really just about positioning and really just knowing how to play the game. It's the little stats that I guess sometimes matter in 2K. You know, 2K is a real weird game. Sometimes things matter, sometimes things don't. It's really just about how you play and if you know how to play, right? All right, so next I went with 6'11" as far as the height. I do know some people make the same build, but they make it extremely small. They make like a power forward that's like 6'8" or like 6'9" or something like that, so they could get that speed boost and everything like that. And now that's perfectly fine. I went with 6'11" because I wasn't necessarily focused on speed boosting, because I was more focused on being able to be a big man that can still do things that guards do without having to be extremely small. So I can still be a big man and still hold it down in the paint for my team when need be, right? So I went with 6'11", so I'm not a footer exactly, but I'm still not a little dude. You feel me? I'm still 6'11", and I'm able to get the ball up and down the court. I probably will be doing a lot of other builds just to have fun with the game, but that's what I went with right here. Body shape, that's preference, bro. I'm not gonna even talk about this, bro. It's preference. It is literally preference. As far as the upgrades, so we're gonna have, let me move my stuff out the way so you guys know, so you guys can see the badges and whatnot. But pretty much what you'll see here is close shots at 82, driving dunk 78, standing dunk 77. You're gonna try to max out the shooting. You don't have to get it all the way up. I think you're missing one from mid-range and one from 3-point, but 70, 62, 78, 72. That's gonna give you the 10 shooting badges you see there. You're gonna almost max out your pass accuracy. I'm at 83. Ball handling at 65, so those two things will get you the 10 playmaking badges. Now as far as defense, you're gonna go with the 77 interior defense, because that's where you'll be most of the time. Perimeter defense, I really don't see a value for it, but obviously, like, you know, those little things can help you just depending on how you play and who you're playing against. I left it all the way down low. Lateral quickness, I did give a little boost to that because I do believe lateral quickness is effective because it helps you move around in the paint, because you literally move left and right, which is a lateral movement. You feel me? But either way, man, I just upgraded it just a little bit, just so that way I can get over it in the paint if I need to make a big block, or, you know, just be able to get over it and get a rebound, right? We got block at 77 because I guess, like, I don't think you really need to have a high block to get OD blocks. You just need to know when to time it and when to jump. So that's beside the point. Offensive rebounding max, defensive rebounding max. Y'all know the vibes, man. So basically, after that, it's gonna ask you, well, before all that other stuff, it's gonna be your physical profile. The one that I went with was gonna be the second to last one. So it's gonna be the one that focuses mainly on vertical and agility. Being that I wanted my player to really, you know, be quick. I wanted my player to be a little bit fast. Of course, I could have went with this one up here, but then my player is soft, bro. He has 65 strength. Like, I didn't want my player, like, I wasn't necessarily focused on the speed, bro. I wanted something that was a little bit balanced. So I think this is right here with the vertical still up. So that means I can still got a little bit of balance. And I do believe vertical does help out a little bit. As far as the pie chart you're picking, of course, you're going to go with the playmaking and the defensive pie chart. That's the big old red and yellow. If you see it, it's big red and yellow, bro. So you're going to pick that one most definitely. You're going to have the little blue, little green. Because honestly, bro, if you look at the stats for it, it's not bad. 85 close shot, 73 driving layup, 78 dunk. Like, that's not bad, bro. As far as the shooting, 71, 63, 78, it's still solid. Like, honestly, the defensive and the playmaking pie chart still gives you a pretty good balance on offense. You're not going to be obviously like a threat on offense, like a crazy threat, but if you know how to play, man, you can make all the bad that you can make this work, bro. And that's pretty much what I've been doing. I do appreciate y'all for watching this video. I do have some gameplay on y'all way out, man. And you know the vibes, man.
Jade, I'm about to drop it. Jade, I'm about to drop it.